are having a big issue with the police service of Trinidad and Tobago. And we are here this afternoon to call them out on it and to say, get your act together. Because it cannot be that we are seeing an increasing strength for the police for our events. That is much more than we would have seen pre-pandemic, when we are not having the numbers post-pandemic. That to us is not making sense. We have seen an ad hoc manner in which the police are assigning strengths to these events. So we have cases where the same amount of people, same event, have almost double the amount of police that they would have had pre-pandemic than they have post-pandemic. Where the police coming up with these numbers, we have no idea. Because we sat with them back in July 2022 in a very, very civil meeting, because we are about finding solutions. We are not about just going out there complaining. We sat with them, we discussed all of our issues with them. They said, they gave us again mouth promises that a policy would be put in place. Nothing has been done up to this date. We have not seen any of that. We've spoken to the Commissioner of Police at the time. We were given guarantees that things would have been put in place before we head into this carnival, and we have not. We are seeing that ad hoc way that they would select police officers for events from before the pandemic. The same thing is happening now. And I want to give you all some examples of the issues that we face when it comes to the police. So, it's not only the police, it's both the police and the court that we have issues with. Because sometimes we get court dates for your event on the day of your event. So you are going out there to get your police strength, which you have no clue what the strength will be until the day of your court date. When you arrive at the courts, they hit you with this police bill. You have to go find this money, pay the police, come back to the court again. You have no time to dispute this because your event is probably that same night. Sometimes you get your court date on a Friday morning, on a Friday afternoon, and your event is Friday night. So we would like these things to change. We have issues with the police, and I'll give you all some of the examples of figures. There was an issue recently where there was a cooler type event of 500 persons that was assigned 97 police officers. For 500 people, you assign 97 officers at a cost of $53,936. So you all can imagine, this is a business that we are in. How are the promoters supposed to have a viable business if everyone is trying to take advantage of us? This will not do well for our industry itself. It definitely won't. We have police officer bills ranging from $18,000, $38,000, over $100,000 we have to pay as promoters for some events for our police to attend events to give us. Now, we are not saying we don't want the police at events. We are saying that there must be a structured approach in how police officers are assigned to these events. We actually sat with them, discussed the issues, and we came up with our risk assessment matrix, showing them an idea of how police officers can be calculated. We put it in a full Excel document where you just have to plug in the number of patrons at the event, you put in different risk factors for your event, and it will let you know how many police officers are to be assigned at the event. Because the problem you face with the police officers is that sometimes you get a good senior superintendent who is knowledgeable about this scenario and who is willing to work with you, and then sometimes you may not. And we can't afford to have subjective approaches to these things, because we keep moving police officers from one division to the next. We keep moving them from one rank to the next. And without a proper policy in place and proper legislation in place, this will continue happening to us year after year. Sometimes you might get an understanding commissioner of police, and then you may not get an understanding commissioner of police. Now, right now, we have an acting commissioner of police. We don't know who the new person is going to be as they come in. So that is why we are asking for a proper policy to be put in place, legislation to put in place, so that commissioner come, commissioner go, officer come, officer go. We have proper documentation in place to have this thing rolled out in a more qualitative manner instead of a subjective manner. Because, quite frankly, as promoters, we are fed up of being abused by the police in terms of they just single-handedly handing us over what strength they recommend, and we can't dispute this. We just have to go with it. So we had cases in the past where a young promoter tried to put on her first event, and she was hit with over 100 police officers, and the week of her event, she had to cancel her event. This was her first time trying out something, and she had to cancel because of the strength that she was issued. And what we are saying is this is not fair to us as promoters. music industry, our culture is an industry in itself. So let us put the respective things in place. So the police officers this morning, we are calling on each TPS to get their act together. When it comes to that, let us put that policy in